Giving me issues. Why is he giving me issues? Stop giving. Anyway, so hi guys, karibu to my channel. This is the live. It's weird being in this position because I haven't done a live in such a long time, and I normally feel weirded out about it. Anyway, if you guys are new and you've just noticed right now, I literally have like my hair straightened, and it's kind of like weird because I'm kind of like used to like really long hair. Sorry, I'm used to like really big hair, but now my hair is kind of like long, and it's weird because I don't like it. I feel like my hair is just flat because I'm so used to having like this big hair and just kind of like a big twist out with something, but now I don't really have that right now, so I'm just like, okay, let me fix this thing kwanza. It's telling me that I have to do it like this. Why is it giving me issues? So, see. Why? Why is it giving me issues right now? Oh, dee 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 dee. Okay, I think it's fine. I think I'm just gonna continue like this, to be honest, because I don't feel like I want to stream in portrait or anything. Maybe I should. Who knows? I'm trying to just like test it out. I don't know why my live is giving me issues, but anyway, my hair is just imefika pahali where it's getting like straightened and it's feeling okay and it's feeling fine. I feel like it's feeling fine right now, but oh my gosh, I have like some sort of frustration whereby I'm just kind of like, I feel like I need to talk about it in a whole new video. So I went and straightened my hair. I think it was yesterday, and the place I actually went to was a new place, and I didn't really like expect much because I was a new customer and everything. And let's just say a lot of breakage happened. Like a lot of breakage literally happened. And now my hair, I feel like I feel it in a weird, it's kind of like feeling weird at the ends. I feel like I have split ends because of going to the salon now. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know why my stream is not like showing me anything right now, personally. Oof. Yep. So basically, I went to the salon and kind of like messed up my hair, kidogo. Wait, let me try and fix this thing first of all before I even continue. Yeah, I don't know why this skin is giving me issues. Na venye nimeng'ara, nimefika kwa live ndo nionekane vipoa. If you guys can actually see me, just say hi. Kwa sababu I'm so confused on why my stream is giving me issues right now. So basically, this year and last year I went to the salon about twice. Last year and this year, and I went with the knowledge of actually going to go get my hair straightened. Because if you guys are new to my channel, I rarely straighten my hair. So basically, I don't really have any straightening tools. I don't have like blow dryers or like flat irons or anything. I just don't have any of those things. So basically, when I went to the first salon, let me tell you, like it was really, it was like WWE on my hair, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But now my hair is kind of like reverting back to its normal state because it's been like here, like this state for like a couple of hours. So I do understand why. And basically, what I feel like is typically going on. Oh, hi. Ni cousin wangu. Hi. Unasema unaendeleaje? Hey. What has been going on is I've been trying to be really consistent with my routine. I feel like I've already had a setback because I wasn't really expecting this, and it's kind of like I feel like it's going to take long before I actually go to the stage I really want to fika. So basically, when I went to the first salon, it was like WWE on my hair. They didn't really know how they could actually detangle my hair during that time. And I feel like typically, like most of the salons I have gone to personally, they're kind of used to either like really straightened hair or just, sometimes if you give somebody natural hair wanashtuka wanasema, hey, what's up, what's good, ni nini unatuletea hapa. So typically when I went to the salon juzi and I was getting my hair washed, this guy was just like, oh, how comes you don't get your hair relaxed, you try and get it relaxed. I'm just like, bruh, what are you trying to tell me? And you're detangling my hair at this moment. So basically, yeah, let's just say a lot of damage happened, and I feel like I'm going to talk about it in a whole new other video. And I feel like it's going to like take me a while before I actually get to a point whereby I feel like my hair is healthy enough. Because after going to those two salons, I feel like my ends, especially my ends, they aren't really happy with me right now. I have gotten the most split ends I have ever gotten in an year. Like it's like that whole year I was doing like I was cutting my ends, I was cutting off split single strand knots, I was cutting typically everything. Hi, I was cutting typically just basically everything. But now it's figured a point where I feel a little bit disappointed, and I wish I had the tools to actually do that thing, like straightening my hair by myself. Because what I've realized, as much as like, you know, like they're professionals and they're professional and they know how to normally do hair, when it comes to straightening and detangling, I don't think I'll be able to go to the back to the salon again. Because what I've noticed is like people like, you know, sometimes you have expectations, but you have to make sure that your expectations are realistic. For example, like when I was going to the salon, I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe in Tandauko, they'll detangling my hair like really gently and everything. But typically that did not happen twice. The only good thing about the second salon is that they were able to listen to like my thoughts and what I was actually thinking about, but it was already too late. Because especially at the back of my hair, if you guys, I'm gonna put videos, I'm gonna have like a whole conversation about it. There was a little bit of breakage. This guy started using a brush that sijai kuona like those small tiny rolling brushes that I see like my pointy cousins using, that normally just glide through the hair. Now mine kulikuwa nafika, it was just reaching a point where the brush was literally stuck in my hair because the bristles were so small. Hi June, unaendeleaje? Sema. So basically, my hair, I feel like, man, you know me, like being honest on my channel. I'm scared that you're going to damage your hair from straightening it. I know, like it's already happened. I swear. Oh, it's already happened. Like, okay, it's not that bad. I'm just hoping don't have heat damage. But at this point, it's like at the ends of my hair, it's kind of like it has like split ends, and it's really rare for me to have split ends. Like, if you guys ever see my channel and you've ever seen my whole tutorial and everything, when I do my hair, like nikiona tu split end moja naikata, and after like blow drying my hair twice, I felt like the texture of my ends were just completely different. So basically, it gave me that conclusion where blow dry done by other people or detangling done by other people is just basically not for me. You know, like I don't feel like I'm confident enough to go back and straighten my hair again. So this is going to be the last time I'm actually straightening my hair. The next time I'll typically straighten my hair is not by a salon or by somebody else or by, you know, another person, but I'll do it by myself. Obviously my hair is still typically long, like you see, like it's some over here, but it's because of that issue, I'm just kind of like, I'm hoping I don't have heat damage, because if I do, bruh, not kutawaka by force. Anyway, other than that, if you guys have any questions, you know, you can just comment down below and let me know. Other than that, the protective style challenge that's starting on June 10th has really got me excited. Don't trust this Kenyan salons. I know, I'm telling you, bruh. Wacha nikwambie mimi by this story, cause bruh, me I've learned my lesson, and I've just learned my lesson. Obviously my hair is still long and it's kind of like really nice and everything, but imefika pahali whereby I've just noticed if I go back, I'm going to go back to the state I was previously. If you guys have ever seen my channel, or if you guys have ever watched some of my photos or everything, the reason why my hair was like damaged in the first place is because I was straightening my hair a lot, and the places I was actually going gave me a lot of breakage to the point where like half of my hair was healthy, the rest was just shit. It was just shit kabisa, shit. You know, I hope that's not illegal on YouTube, but you know me, I'm always, you know, nganga tu venye naongea. Anyway, but like I don't think I'll ever go back to a salon anytime soon. I don't think so. I have just surrendered. I've had a lot of growth from the mini braids, but I won't blow dry or straighten my hair because it sucks. Bruh, I know. Like, I don't like, I feel like whenever you straighten your hair, like if you don't, most people don't really have the tools that are available to actually straighten the hair and do like a silk press and everything. So the thing was, like, a lot of subscribers wanted me to straighten my hair, and me, one thing is that I like listening to my subscribers. Like, most of the time, if you guys want me to try a new product, I'll go ahead and try it. If you guys want me to straighten my hair, I'll go ahead and try that, like, on under limited circumstances. But right now I've just noticed, like, sometimes people won't care about your hair as much as you do. So when I got out of that salon, I think you guys are going to see the video on Friday. I'm gonna do a 2-part series actually. On Friday is when I'll be straightening and doing the detangling and everything and whatever. It's already edited. Summer your girl is consistent this year. Haumwezi kunishow kitu zaidi. But like on Friday is when I'll show you guys everything. um Either, and then on Saturday is when I'll show you guys the blow drying method, and then on Sunday is when I'll show you guys like my conclusion and the damage I've gotten from just going to a salon, which is really sad because I know better. Like, I know better, but like, I don't know, it was just a point of weakness whereby I was just like, with everything going around, I didn't really feel like, I was just like, it's an easier way to just actually go ahead and let somebody do my hair. Why? Sema could backfire, ili backfire sana. But hopefully it'll be better because I'm just hoping for the best. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for the protective style challenge. And I feel like it's going to help me grow my hair to where itafika. And yeah, I'm really excited. And if you guys see my hair straightened on the first day, it was looking good though. Let me not even lie, it was looking good. But now I feel like my face is so big because I'm so used to like huge hair. And yeah, this is like kind of like day 2, day 3 hair, but like it's not as huge as I'm used to. And yeah, mimi niko tu, like, I'm just hoping for the best. I think I've always talked about like this year I wanna, like, sorry, um I hardly enjoy my length. Exactly. That's like, for me right now, humidity ndo inani, like, humidity is the one thing that's really just messing up my straightened hair. But I don't really mind, to be honest. But I know it's annoying. It's annoying. There was this time, the first time I straightened my hair, I got out. I literally just walked out of the salon. Poof, it just became big. I was just like, what? I spent 4 hours and so many detangling sessions for nothing. So basically, me, I've just reached a point where I'm just like, either I'm not going to straighten my hair for like the next 3 years or like four, or else I'm just going to like, straighten my hair by myself. Because so far, let me just be honest, ever since I stopped going to salons, ever since I stopped letting people do my hair, ever since I just stopped like heat and using like really small combs and everything, my hair has gotten the like longest it has ever been and the healthiest it has ever been. So I think it's because, you can't really expect people to treat your hair the way you actually treat it. Because you have to understand, sometimes I also understand that like some of these professionals, to be honest, what I have had allegedly is when they started doing their school and they were going to school and everything, they were only taught how to like make straight hair and to like braid hair when it's straightened or to braid hair when it was relaxed. Because something funny, I also caught it in film. Like this guy, when he's detangling my hair, like World War III was going on my head. I just noticed like by the, like, he was constantly telling me how comes I'm not like considering to like relax my hair. And I just laughed. I was just like, why would I want to relax my hair? It was just kind of like weird that was going to be like his first conclusion and his first, like, like what he really thought. And it's, like, I would have known. I wish I would, like, that moment would have just like defined my whole experience. But no, I'm one of those people, to be honest. I normally like seeing the good in people. I feel like even if you ask my friends, like, I'm one of those people, like, I'm constantly looking for the good in people. Like, I don't want to be that person, yani. I'm just like, oh, it's never, like, I'm constantly just trying to look at the good side of people. And the good thing is, what I've noticed is with the Salon sequences, they're trying to like tweak the routines kidogo. Like before, they actually shampooed my hair because my hair was tangled. They kind of like combed my hair with their conditioner. They put a lot of conditioner on my hair and then they combed it out. But the problem was, like, the way they were combing my hair was just more destructive. Like the conditioner and putting a lot of conditioner on my hair didn't really matter at that moment, because how they were combing out my hair was just so destructive. And the good thing is, like, some of them are really listening and they like positive criticism, and they just want to, like, like, make sure that you're okay as a consumer and okay as a customer. But at the same time, like, like, some of the practices that got me to a lot of damage in the first place are still there. So yeah, this is something I've just noticed. I'm not going back to salons. Nimeshaamua I'm not going back to salons. I feel like I'm just going to, like, nimeinua mkono, unless it's like braiding my hair. But that's another issue. Braiding my hair with a lot of tension and my edges the way they are, I don't feel like I have the courage to let somebody braid my hair yet. But it just depends on who's doing it. And I feel like, man, I feel like I think I should actually go to like one of these salon colleges and just see how they're actually taking care of their hair and how they're actually taking care of African hair. To be honest, African hair has the potential to actually grow long, but it's because of the practices that are being like done, the everyday practices, from the detangling to the washing to how they're handling the natural hair. That's something that is becoming destructive, So I feel like that's why people normally think that, like, you're only born with like long hair, or you're only born with like some certain set of genes to grow long hair. But people should realize the only thing that genes affect is how fast your hair is going to grow in a certain amount of year, like within that year. For example, for me, and the difference between me and my cousin, yeah. So my cousin is actually mixed. Me, I'm African. Me, in Kenya, I'm low, bana. But like, since my cousin is mixed, and her mom's hair just kind of like grows pretty fast. And I've seen some other African women whereby their hair grows pretty fast, like an inch a month. For me personally, it doesn't really grow as fast. And I feel like when you tell people, when they see your hair, it's already long, they're like, "Why are you lying? Why are you lying?" But like, it's the truth. Like, my hair does not grow really fast. It like grows like maybe half an inch a month, and that is just basically it. But for some other people, you can even find that their hair is growing to like maybe an inch to maybe an inch and a half. Hello, pretty. Oh, you straightened your hair. Yeah, hi. Nimekumiss. Wacha nikwambie, drama. Utaona kwa video ya saa tu, ujue tu drama. Watu karibu waue tu nywele yangu yote, karibu nitoke kwa hiyo salon nikiwa bald. Wacha nikushow, but nimesurvive. Tuta fix those problems. So basically, why is this thing, sorry, let me just kind of like see. So basically, can you guys see, like, oh my gosh, like, you see the problem with my hair personally, if there's a little bit of humidity, it just kind of goes back to its natural state. As you can see at the nape, it's actually going back to its natural state. And that's why I feel like I don't like straightening my hair anymore, because I spend a lot of hours, and then inashinda ikiwa inaribika, inashinda watu wakiditangle, however. And then at the end of the day, napata too like a lot of damage. So I feel like I'm not going to straighten my hair anymore, because those 4 hours, I stayed in the salon for like 3 hours, 4 hours. I was just like, bruh. And then my hair started going back. Like, this is the thing I always deal with, man. I made a post, I think it was Juicy, and I was talking about like how you straighten your hair for 4 hours, and then when you get out, the humidity is gonna look like Simba today. You're gonna look like Simba today. Bono na jichota, you know. So yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna straighten my hair anymore. First of all, I think it's not the look for me, and I think I've gotten a lot of damage because of straightened hair. But I feel like my hair generally inakatanga tu kukaa kwa nywele yangu. Ever since I went natural, there's no day I've ever straightened my hair and then it just stays straightened. You know, that's something funny because, like, when I was straightening my hair back when I had like heat damage, it will stay like my straightened hair will stay for like a week. Like, I am not even kidding, a week to 2 weeks, like it will stay. And I feel like it's because of the damage. But, like, especially the roots of my hair will just kind of like puff up and be big. So it's like, you know, like that shows me that my hair is healthy, but it can also be an annoying state because I'm just like, it's not even worth it. I rather just go out rocking my twist outs and my braid outs and everything. And that's just, you know, just being like, you know how naturals are normally, but kukana like twist outs and braid outs kila saa by the inaboingi saa zingine because you're just like, why am I doing this to myself? I have straightened my hair for 4 hours for what? For what, you know? So anyway, if you guys are new to this live, just make sure if you have any questions, you just comment. I don't know if it's here. Yeah, it is. Ouch. You just comment down here and also give me a thumbs up. You know, you can also do that. Mimi niko hapa for you guys. And another thing, like I've been talking and I've said that, you know, it's kind of like weird because I'm not used to lives. I'm really good at just making videos and just talking and then I edit it. But like something I've always talked about is how I want to like grow my hair with like food and make sure that I'm eating as healthy as possible. Cause let me tell you some Shanae, you know Juicy Cheesy Duru. Not Cheesy Duru. I think it was Nappy Foo. No, it's not Nappy Foo. Natural Philo. She straightened, she had like an episode whereby like her hair was actually breaking up and she was having a lot of hair loss, especially at her ends. Kumbe ilikuwa basically because she didn't really have enough zinc in her system. And that's why I keep on saying, like, people normally underestimate the power of food when it comes to like your body and your health. You have to realize at the end of the day, if you don't really eat sufficient food and if you don't really eat good food and then you start having issues such as breakage, or maybe you're starting having issues such as hair loss, sometimes the first factor you should actually consider is what you're actually eating. I'm such a like people like whenever I say that I don't really have a good eating habit is because I feel like I don't really have a consistent healthy eating habit. Like I'm one of those people in the morning I'll eat crepes and then in the evening I'll go ahead, I eat chicken, like chicken breast with like vegetables and you know just all of those healthy things, and then I'll finish it off with a fruit, you know. So I feel like my problem is that I don't really have that consistency. And ever since I started working out, that's something I want to like work on. Hi guys, I see you guys. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Niko hapa to answer your questions. And like just being consistent overall and just making sure that I am healthy and I am happy and my body is also healthy and happy is really important. Because you have to remember at the end of the day, if you're not eating as healthy as you are supposed to be, the first thing your body is going to get rid of is your hair. It's gonna be like, darling, this is not even a priority right now. We're just going to get rid of you, and that's it. So that's why I feel like eating healthy should be a really good major priority when it comes to like hair growth, you know. So typically, I know a lot of people like Juicy. I have a friend who is actually vegan, and she went vegan a couple of months ago. And when she started the vegan diet, you know, like the vegan diet can be healthy, but sometimes if you're not careful, you might not get sufficient nutrients. So decided to go vegan, and she wasn't getting enough zinc and she wasn't getting enough biotin. Exactly. Oh, that is the story of my life. Ilya, Leah. Leah, actually, Leah, I'm telling you, that is the story of my life. Like, that's how I am. Like, I am so inconsistent with eating healthy. And I feel like, why am I even eating this salad? And I had like a piece of cake in the morning. Like, it's not bad to have one of those joys. Like, you have like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But the thing about me, like, I'm one of those people, like, if I am doing work, or if I'm just kind of like in a stressful position, I tend to just go and typically eat and snack. It can be anything. It can be a mango, it can be like crepes, it can be popcorn. And ever since I started knowing how to cook, like, hey girl, my mtastuka, like, by the way, I know how to cook. Like, I can throw down. Ati, I understand you. We go overboard. Exactly. So, like, ever since Leah, ever since I started knowing how to cook like fried chicken and caramel popcorn, that has been my weakness. That has just basically been my weakness. So, like, generally, I feel like I want to be in a position where I'm kind of like consistent. So, I'm also like every Sunday, obviously, we have to have a cheat day. We can't always eat like healthy like the whole week, and then like, it's not realistic. I want to be realistic with my diets. That's why every Sunday I've just positioned myself where, but like every Sunday, just that one Sunday is when I'll just be eating healthy food. I'll be eating snacks. I'll eat the kuku, nitakula kuku ya kienyeji, nitakula, like, I'll eat everything that I typically like. But the whole week I'm just gonna pressure myself to just eat healthy for the whole week, and then I just have that one snack. But why am I late for this live? Girl, asante nimeshtuka. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Okay, I don't know what I just typically did to my life. Oh my gosh, girl, umepotea wapi? Like, I love you, man. You are one of, like, I always notice people who normally support me. By the way, you guys, thank you so much for supporting me, like, supporting me this far. Can you imagine we're at 1,675? And just last year, I was struggling to get 5 people to watch my video. I'm just like, girl, we are growing, we are glowing. So basically, uh I don't know. I feel like this year is just typically going to be our year, and it's going to be a year of just not only personal growth, not only mental growth, emotional growth, but most importantly, all of them lazima ifanyike this year. Like, I normally have this thing where I kind of like focus on one thing, and last year when I was focusing on just typically hair growth and just doing protective styles, let me not even lie to you, like, it's really like lifted a lot of things off of my hand. Emma, I'm late. I'll just catch up once. Nanzishia mwanzo. Oh, guy, okay. Imagine I'm just talking about random topics. Usijali, Emma, usijali. So, I feel like also something else that I really want to work on is trying to figure out what's my next step when it comes to like my natural hair videos. If you guys have ever noticed, like, when I edit, I really go ham. Like, I spend hours editing and editing and editing and editing, and because I don't want my content to be blunt. Like, obviously, if you're watching me like talk for 10 minutes, like, this is real talk. If you're watching me talk for 10 minutes and there's no like visual effects or there's nothing interesting happening, it'll just kind of like be blunt. So every time I'm trying to find new ways to make sure that like the content I'm giving to you guys is as interactive as possible. So I had this idea. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I had this idea to have like alternative natural hair universe theme videos whereby I kind of like do like out of the world, like just like random things, and the main focus will be to be like, you have to moisturize your hair or something bad is going to happen. It's going to be like, I'm such a big fan of sci-fi, and I feel like I want my content in the future, especially for the younger generation, to actually find it like, interactive enough and interesting enough. Because, some people don't really have that stamina. Personally, me, like, especially if somebody's just talking, and as much as the information is really valuable, sometimes I find myself that I'm bored. That's why I feel like I want to bring something new. I want to bring something new because, to be honest, oh, I like that my mom always quarrel with me for snacking on unhealthy things. She likes if you snack, at least make sure it's healthy things. Once it doesn't damage your hair, do it. Exactly. I know. Girl, nimekusikia. Nimekusikia, imagine. Um, yeah, I feel like it's also important to make sure that the videos are as interactive as possible. Kwa sababu kusema ukweli, if you're gonna do the same thing over and over again, and the thing about natural hair, and the one thing that, let me even talk about this first of all. The one thing that normally annoys me with YouTube and hair is that I get so many questions of people sending me, telling me, oh, does this product work? Does this routine work? Does this thing work? But if you look at the routine, this person is literally lying that they grew 24 inches in a day. I'm just like, bruh, nah, 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 nah. And you know, the funny thing is, like, me personally, I fell into victim whereby in my first days as a natural, and me typically knowing nothing, and typically just being in this new space where I'm seeing women with beautiful long hair. You know, we didn't really have, like, when I started my natural hair journey, I didn't really see enough representation of African women with long hair. So when I entered YouTube, I was like, hey, for real, you know, because Zamani, I'm not even going to like sugarcoat it. Zamani used to think like the only reason why I don't have long hair is because of my genes and because I'm not mixed. Because my cousin who's actually mixed, she normally has like super, super long hair. And I used to like look at her, I'm just like, hey, maybe it's because I'm, like maybe it's because of my ethnicity. Kumbe I was just wrong, you know. And the problem with some YouTube videos is they tend to sell like unrealistic hopes, like unrealistic hopes. They're telling you that you're going to, if you use this product or you do this every day or you do this, typically your hair is actually going to grow. Whenever it comes to hair growth, let me not even lie to you, sis. Like, hair growth is just something that constantly happens when you're walking, when you're riding, when you're riding a bike, when you're walking outside, when you're drinking water. The only problem that comes with hair growth is length retention, especially for African women, because unapata your ends are just not doing the best, like your ends are just saying, hey, we're not gonna do this today, you're not gonna grow your hair. So I feel like whenever it comes to hair growth, hair normally grows, but something that you have to focus on is length retention. And I feel like that's why for me personally, and you know like I just love protective styles, because if you ever go on YouTube and see, especially on my community tab, I normally post other naturals who use protective styles for hair growth, especially in the range of type 4 hair, because I normally have this kind of like small thing I want to start up called different heads of hair. So basically, under different heads of hair, I'm showing you guys like different naturals. I don't even know the naturals, I don't even talk to them, like I'm just showing you guys like different ways that people are actually growing their hair. And the one consistent thing that I've ever seen that is sufficient for hair growth, especially for 4C hair, is protective styling. The problem comes in is when protective styling becomes toxic. Like, if you go and sleep with your braids and you can't even, like, if you go to a salon, you do your braids and you can't even sleep, and you have that health, like you have that, like that fluffy pillow, but like you're still feeling pain. Yani, if you just bend like this, unasikia uchungu, like, bruh, that is destructive. Like, just remove those protective styles. Those are not even protective styles anymore. And I've seen so many women, especially in salons, they normally ask me how I normally grow my hair, and they're normally like curious. They're just like, oh, how comes you've grown your hair? What do you normally do? Nini, nini. And I feel like sometimes if you tell somebody to stop doing something that they're kind of used to, like human beings are creatures of habits, whereby like we're used to, like, as when we start developing a habit, that's something we continuously do. So like if you tell somebody to change something that they have been drastically used to, it's going to be a little bit hard, and I do understand sometimes it's hard. So that's why, like, whenever it comes to my channel, I tend to like make sure that everyone is hard and everyone is able to know that, like, you have to do as much, you have to take things in baby steps. And I normally get a lot of comments, I normally get a lot of messages whereby women are frustrated with their natural hair, especially for C, because like, especially if you're used to blow drying your hair every week, if you're used to relaxing your hair every week, and then all of a sudden you have a whole new texture with a whole new set of characteristics coming by, it's going to be a little bit harder. The thing I don't like is whereby people tend to, like, especially in the communities, whereby people tend to be like, oh, you've gone natural, you have to do this, you have to do this. Like, there's a lot of pressure to actually do something, to the point like you don't even realize whether, you just kind of like end up being frustrated and end up being having really bad results. That's why I feel like I'm such an open book. And if somebody comes and texts me or asks me a question, yeah, girl, I'm telling you, like, there's so much pressure. Like, if you do something wrong, people are just coming bombarding. Oh, you're supposed to do this. Oh, you're supposed to do this. Like, it's sometimes it can be really hard. And I feel like that's why people normally tend to give up on the natural hair growth, like the whole natural hair journey. Because lately, what I've been noticing is, especially people in the type 4 category, this is not advocating for, if you're frustrated or you're feeling a type of way, to actually go to that direction. But what I'm saying is, what I've noticed, especially when it comes to the 4C hair category, is that many women, as much, they stay natural for about 6 to 7 years. I bet you've even seen your influencers, you've even seen your friends, after year 2, year 3 of being natural, they go back to being relaxed, because people aren't really given the chance to be frustrated. And like, people normally misconcept like frustration and just being like having an issue and having like, just having a particular problem or something that you don't really know how to like solve, as hating your hair, which I'm just like, no, like, bruh, like, my, like, anyone can have, like, can be frustrated. Everyone has bad hair days, no matter which hair type you are, even though you're like Mzungu, or for those people who are non Kiswahili speakers, Mzungu is a white person. If Even though you're like Chinese, everyone has bad hair days. But if when it comes to like type 4C girls, like, people just jump to conclusion that just because you're having a particular issue, ni kwa sababu you're feeling some type of way about your hair. And I feel like whenever it comes to my channel, I want, like, especially my subscribers, and I know you guys are there, I want people to be honest and just tell me, oh, by the I'm having this problem with my hair and I don't really know how to solve it. Can you just kindly help me? Like, I want, like, that sense, that way of honesty. But because through honesty is the only way you can actually know how to solve a particular problem. For me personally, I am so honest in my channel, whereby I did not have the easiest natural hair journey. Like, I'm not even lying. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say I woke up natural and here I am, like, my hair is just all fly and everything. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like, like, I want that level of like transparency, whereby, like, I had bad hair days, I had struggles, but like, my hair is about to fika waist length. Girl, that form of transparency. So let me even talk about my natural hair journey. You guys have seen me go through a lot of struggles, especially on YouTube. Please, if you see my first video on YouTube, you'll just think, what is this girl doing? By then, the first video I did was just like, my hair was just looking a hot mess. And if you guys are wondering, just a disclaimer, my hair is reverting back. Like, it's just like humidity. Hey girl, we know you. It's going back. Like, it's not even playing. I started this live with my hair being straight, and look at it now. Anyway, when I say my natural hair journey, I didn't really know how to handle my hair, because most of my life I was kind of used to knowing how to deal with straightened hair, to be honest. Dealing with natural hair or dealing with my hair at its natural state was something that I never thought I could actually do. I love I love that you're honest and you listen and help whenever you can. Mungu anakubariki yake. Mtanifanya nianze kuwa na emotions kwa life. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I think I'm actually tearing up. Nini mbaya na mimi? Nini mbaya na mimi? Anyway, I'm such an emotional person. If you guys don't know, I'm such an emotional person in real life. By the way, what was I saying? So, um, my natural hair journey wasn't really the easiest, and when I tell people I know how it feels to not know how to grow hair and not know how to actually deal with your hair and not know how to actually style your hair and just start from scratch with something new that you have never known your entire life, I know how it feels, like I do understand how such individuals feel, because that's what I went through by myself, like that's what I went through personally. And let me not even lie, my first time of being natural was just a disaster. It was a complete disaster. I tried everything under the sun. Like you see, this rice water trend that's just started, and this onion trend that has just started. Trust me, I even put like chili on my hair. Like that's the level I was in, But over time, over through struggles, I had to cut off my heat damage tab, and it was really hard for me because ever since I've been small, having my hair just kind of like this was sort of like a protective blanket, which one day I'll tell you guys about. But yeah, let's just say it was kind of like of a protective barrier from certain things. And just cutting it off was just not only like it was inspirational, but it was also scary because I was just like, bruh, now I look weird. Now I look weird. But I think the one thing that's actually helped me during that time is that having natural hair over time gave me that sort of confidence. Like I became more confident in myself. I became more confident in just being typically me. And my personality started shining through. Like I didn't really depend on one particular thing to actually define who I am, because at school I was defined by some particular like characteristics, but like after because of my hair, because my hair is normally brown. By the way, if you see it in person, my hair is normally brown. But um ever since I went natural, it just kind of gave me that chance and that opportunity to start from level zero and just be like, you know what? We're gonna start from level zero and you're gonna build this personality up. Prop, 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 prop. So another struggle I had was now the moment where I wanted to grow my hair. And the frustrating thing is that whenever you're on YouTube and you're a natural YouTuber and you're starting out and you're really serious, because I wanted to film like my whole journey, but then you get so discouraged because you try everything under the sun, but your hair doesn't grow. It doesn't really want to. When I was in that phase, the first, like, I felt, let me not even lie, I did feel discouraged when my hair wasn't growing at a particular point. But I wasn't discouraged to the point where it was making me give up or making me, go back to my old ways. But I was more of like, in my own mind, I wanted it to be that one thing that I have to conquer by force or by fire. So having the whole year of trying to figure out on what I can actually. Hi, girl. Hi, Joy. So basically, having that moment, you're doing amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Joy na Jo, haujazoea nikiongea kama dem saa zingine. So basically, having that moment whereby I didn't really know what to actually do with my hair, and also I was going through a lot, and that's also the part of the reason why I wasn't really filming a lot. And Ivy, hi girl. And during that moment, Ivy, by the way, first of all, before we continue, Ivy, you missed my hair day. Unaona sahii imesha retract, ungekuwa unaniona nikiwa fly. Anyway, having that moment whereby I was dealing with a lot during that year, and just thank you, thank you, Ivy. So basically, having that moment where I was actually doing a like dealing with a lot during that year, and just having something actually working out, kind of like got my mind out of like a weird place. For example, it's fine. Oh, for example, during that time, whenever I was doing the protective style challenge by myself and just kind of like, doing it, it just gave me like something to actually focus on. And that kind of like helped me grow my personality in a way. And it helped me actually to grow myself in a way. And the funny thing is, like, as much as like people like whenever it comes to like protective styling, what and so danganya, it just depends on how you're actually doing it. There's some people in the internet who lie and say ati you have to, that there's some people who just normally promote toxic stuff on the internet that will not work for you. And I feel like whenever it comes to my channel and what I normally, the people I normally promote on my channel tab, like my community tab, the people who I feel like that they can genuinely help you out. Especially for me, Kwanza, I even enjoy, you guys know, like me, I'm such, I cannot do, like I'm so simple, like I'm so basic, like I'm one of those people. Let me not even lie to you, like unaniona tu hivi sahi nikiwa na lipstick, but at school I'm walking around with sweatbands and a sweatshirt, and that's just basically it. Like, like, and it gave me that confidence because the money I used to like take a lot. Like, I used to like pay attention to like physicality and making sure I'm looking all slayed and everything 247. But like, it's figured a moment where I just got tired of it, to be honest, and I just wanted to start from level zero. So basically, like, if you're feeling frustrated that your hair is not growing, trust me, mi nimefika kwa hiyo point na utapita tu. um yeah, it's true. Personally nakwambia, like, utafika kwa hiyo point na utapita, and just kind of like know how you're going to, like, sometimes, like, there's a lot of pressure in the world. Like, don't let your hair ikuongeze pressure. So naelewa, like, if you're going through a setback, like right now I'm going through a setback whereby my hair was blow dry to the point of death almost. So like, I'm going through a setback, but like that doesn't mean I'm not going to bounce back and I'm not going to like deal with it. Hopefully, I swear, if I had to have heat damage from my hair from this like straightening, and I've just straightened once, this time once, I'm just going to be frustrated. Kabisa, kabisa. Anyway, I think I've talked for 40 minutes straight. na possibly mmeshachoka nikiongea. Anyway, you guys know where to actually reach me. I'm going to end the live because nataka kwenda kupika ugali, niko na njaa. Niko na njaa, nataka kwenda kupika ugali na mboga ni dishi. All I have to say is, like, if you have any questions and you have any inquiries about hair growth, my page is always open. Like, if you have any issues, my page is already open. And if you're wondering why my hair is so fluffy, why didn't this girl straighten her hair completely? Just say humidity just caused this. I didn't even stay with this hair for like 2 hours, but imeshafika hivi. And typically, if you have any questions or inquiries, or you want me to answer any of your burning questions, you know where to find me. You can find me on Instagram at Owor Osir. And you can find me on Facebook on my page as the Lazy Natural. And I guess I'll see you guys later. If you guys want more lives like this, let me know down below. I know I've just talked like about like random topics and everything. I didn't really have like a mind to actually talk about one particular thing. I wanted to go with the flow, just go with the flow. Bye, Leah. Bye. I'll see you next time. And make sure you hit me up, by the way. Maybe giveaway Tafika soon. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh fuck, I've even forgotten. I can't do bye like that. I just cut it off. Oh, okay. By the way, Joy, able hit me up so we can help you with that situation of yours with the hair thingy. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Live again and again, and let us know in advance. Oh my gosh, this was just a random one. I didn't even know anyone will actually join. I think I'll be doing one every Thursday. Bye, cousin. Bye, Samuel. Bye. Bye, guys. Nikiendelea kuongea nitaka tu hivi for like a whole other hour. I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.